back in the normal Peggle, because we still have many challenges left to go. 15 pages and we finished only a handful. Let's do the 5 random levels in a row. This one should be fine. Let's use the owl. Let's hope for the best. So random. Indeed, indeed. We got a Zen ball, ladies and gentlemen. That was a terrible Zen ball, but I will take it. Okay, 5 lives left. Not really getting many oranges. Also, hello there, you right? I forgot, did I respond to your message or did I not? Because I remember reading it. And then my brain got bamboozled. Let me give you a shout out. This is what it's like in the heat waves. Constant bamboozlement. Even though today is not really a heat wave, today is actually pretty good weather here, but the humidity is absolutely terrible. Feels like the air is dehydrated. I don't know how else to explain it. Well, 10 levels in a row, or 5 levels in a row, we immediately lost the first one. Let's try again. At least we didn't get too far before we lost. Yeah, I think this one should be easier. The oranges are less far apart. Less far apart. You have to look through medical documents and you are lazy. I hate doing that as well. I have so many papers, and whenever I need to reapply for disability checks, it takes forever to sort through it. But oh well, oh well. You had to do plumbing, reconstruct your nail twice. Okay, 1 out of 5 victories. Can we keep this streak going too? Can we actually keep it going? Nice. was nice. That was nice as well. 9 lives left. I think we have no issue getting the last few oranges. No need for anything fancy because we just need to win. We don't care about the score this time around. Alrighty then, let's see. Decent first shot. It was a completely random Zen shot that I decided to do, and it worked out nicely. I'm pretty sure this is one of the first levels, so losing this one is very unlikely. That's weird, I hear helicopter. I don't think microphone will pick it up, but there seems to be helicopter flying around. Which doesn't happen very often, it only happens when someone is on the run. I hope they find him. Four out of 5. Let's see. It's like directly above my building. You cannot hear it, but holy moly. It's so loud I can almost feel the cool wind from the freaking propeller. What the hell? Why is it so loud? Is it landing on my roof or something? What the hell? Actually, I can do something. I can temporarily disable my noise removal. Do you guys hear that now? Isn't that loud? Holy moly. Okay, noise removal has been enabled again. I'm so happy Nvidia is providing the little broadcasting software for noise removal. It's such a good feature. You could, right now, you could have heard how big of a difference it makes. Because that helicopter is loud as heck. And somehow, when I am not talking, you cannot hear anything. Which is really, really cool. Makes me really happy I decided to invest into RTX. When my old computer exploded. Not literally, but it did kind of explode. It wasn't actually computer's fault because the outlet caught fire, and from the outlet I assumed the power supply failed and computer was no longer working. But anyways, I'm happy I invested into RTX, because for the streaming, which I wasn't planning to do back then, but turns out it was a good decision. With the broadcasting software, it definitely makes it easier to, you know, stream without having to worry about neighbors being loud and yelling outside my window, or helicopters flying around. Which is nice. This is also 5 out of 5, so wish me luck. Hopefully we can get it. Was a mistake. Was also a mistake. Only 2 lives left. It's not looking good. But I think we won anyways. I can still hear the helicopter, but it's not above me anymore, it's somewhere further away. I am tempted to look out of the window, but it's currently 1 AM, so it's completely dark, so I doubt I would see anything. Let's just go ahead and do 6 in a row. Actually, the helicopter is back. I hear it above my roof again. I'm so confused, why is it directly above me? That doesn't really happen very often. Like, I know helicopters sometimes show up and search for people, but not directly above my house. It's usually above the river or such, which is relatively close by. I can already picture myself reading the newsletter tomorrow, and there will be explanation right there. Oops, I clicked out of the window, that's alright. Nice. It's a pretty cool style shot finish, I would say. $470,000, holy moly, pretty good. 2 out of 6, now this one might actually prove to be a bit more difficult. I remember struggling with this fever one. That was so close to a free ball. I feel betrayed. Is it just me, or are the Zen balls kind of useless these days? Sometimes they have a good payoff. Other times they feel like they haven't changed much about the trajectory. Who knows, who knows? Okay. Five balls left, 3 oranges. Would be something, I suppose. I specifically did this so that I could dig to the last one. Three out of 6. Let's test our luck. Not bad, not bad. Helicopter, helicopter. I think it disappeared. I can no longer hear it. Finally some peace and quiet for the pegging. There is nothing worse than having noise during your pegging session, you know? That can ruin the pegging for sure. Okay, 5 balls left and I think 5 oranges. No, 6. There is one at the top over there. Quick lucky bounce just because. I just noticed there are cute mice at the bottom of the screen. I thought there was only the skating one for some reason. Well, 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 4 out of 6. Let's see how this goes. The weird looking worm in the middle of the screen. Can we trust him? I do not know. Lovely, we still have 9 lives. Holy moly, did you guys see that shot? That was insane. That was absolutely insane. We are at 5th out of 6. Can we do this though? Can we do this? Maybe, maybe. Now this level in particular feels the most like a pachinko clone, I will say. The only thing I know about pachinko is that it's a minigame in the Yakuza games. A pretty fun minigame. I know there are actual machines in Japan where you pay money to play. Not gonna lie, I would kind of like to try it at least once in my life. Because it just looks fun, you know? But I don't know if I ever get the opportunity. Maybe if I'm lucky. I know for sure there aren't any of those in my country at least, because I googled it. The closest one would be in Germany, but I don't speak German. I do hope to visit Japan though, at some point. So might just wait for that. Japan is indeed nice. I would have to go during the fall though, or during winter, to avoid the sunlight. Okay. Zen Ball, show me what you can do. Not bad. We have 1 life and 4 more oranges. Which unfortunately means we are lost and we need to try again. It's alright though, that was a decent attempt. And of course I clicked out of the window. As per usual. That was a nice one. Okay, we have 6 lives and only 3 oranges left. Definitely seems doable. We are back in the pachinko level again. Are these levels really randomized, or are there like presets for the ones you get? Because it seems a bit odd we would get this one twice. Back to back. But I guess that's just the randomizer being random. Nice. Challenge 3. Okay. Not bad. Now I need to hit the middle too. Lovely, lovely. That was very lovely. Six lives. 3 oranges. I think we won. Your anxiety spiked, oh no. You thought you lost the medical documents? That happened to me once before, but it wasn't even my fault. Because one of my doctors wanted to see them. So I brought them, and they kept them instead of copying them and giving them back to me. Thankfully, I realized it eventually. They were in your tote bag, just misplaced. I see, I see. Well, I'm happy. You don't have to be making new ones. That is nice. That is usually pricey. At least in my country. It would be worse, they are appointments. Holy moly. That would indeed be quite unfortunate situation. Okay, 5 lives left, still a lot of oranges though. Let's hit some green. Zen shot saved us. And I am very happy about that. Challenge 5. Also, I hope your appointment tomorrow goes well. Hopefully the weather will be kind, because I know you are somewhat close by in Europe, so you probably are dealing with heat waves as well. I wouldn't wanna get a blood test during heat wave. I feel like I would definitely faint. How dare they yoink the blood though? Such vampire behavior. Okay, 7 lives left. Still a lot of oranges though. And they are in somewhat weird spots. Hopefully we can manage. Cannot believe I missed that one. No, we failed the challenge again. So unfortunate. It's very early in the morning, so it won't be as hot. Nice. Afterwards I have to go to the hospital to get medication for 3 people. If the vampire is hot or compliments my nails, I'm fine with it. That is fair, that is fair. The blood yoinking might as well be done by some sort of a hottie. I completely agree. Okay, this one was an easy win. It is surprisingly hard to get the consecutive wins though. Surprisingly difficult. You remember a dude doing training, and that dude was super cute, like very tall, wide, deep voice, yet still super delicate finding the vein. Holy moly. You have 2 to 3 tests a year, I don't care anymore. It's a matter of a high, take blood. I see, I see. I usually have to get blood taken annually at least once. And I always dislike it. Because I usually end up with huge... I don't know what it's called in English. purple spot on my arm. Hemorrhage or whatever. I don't know what it's called. And it's always annoying because it looks weird. Bruise? I guess it could be called bruise as well. They are so surprised when someone as young as me goes and seems to know how it works. They expect me to be more lost, but then I even tell them which one is the good one. Holy moly. When they get creative or doubt me, they always have to apologize and be like, yeah, you were right. That's good, that's good. Show them who's the boss of the blood before they can take it. You had to take 2 or 3 tests weekly years ago. Holy moly. I could never. I could never. Was about to die in the ER. Sorry to hear about that. I'm glad you got better though. Oh whoops, I clicked out of the window again. Man, why do I keep doing this? You got better when you got into the operations room and they pulled out the dead intestines? Holy moly. I had a lot of health issues as well. Some of which required stay at intensive care. But so far I haven't had anything removed. Which is nice. You got AIDS. That's like the perfect timing when we have like the in-depth discussion. Thank you, Bezos. You strike again. Nice, nice. Moral of the story: don't doubt the patient, and you've never been in the ICU. Not that bad after the surgery, like I was meant to have a colostomy. I didn't need it. Back from the AIDS, yay. I think one of my worst memories is definitely the memory of being in the intensive care unit when I was around 12. 12, 13, around 10. That was definitely not enjoyable. But thankfully I survived. It's been a long time ago, but I still remember how uncomfy it was. Okay, I need to go in the middle section. Of course I didn't land it. That's alright, we can time it better. Probably. Nice. And we got the Zen shot out of it as well. Imagine the surgeon coming to my room like, "How are you?" and he was shocked because I was fine. Shouldn't have been fine, I was projected to be 3 weeks after the surgery at the very least. Hospitals are always uncomfy, and it's the place I go to the most. Same here. Although I don't need to visit the hospital directly, I can just visit a smaller ambulance care? I don't know what the proper English name of it is. It's like a building that's smaller and less populated than hospital, but still kind of a hospital in a way. Man, there are some gaps in my English knowledge, I just realized today. I should get Duolingo for some of the less known terms. Just one orange left. That was almost like depressing there at the end. I couldn't hit the last one, but we did it. You even rejected painkillers, like, "Here, you are meant to have painkillers now," and I'm like, "Nah, skip them, I feel quite nice actually. I had less pain after open surgery than before," and they were shocked. I feel like painkillers can be quite dangerous in some situations. Okay, 7. Very nice. I think we got this W without any issues. Now this level is actually kind of difficult, so I don't know. I should keep the green ones towards the end. I think. That's my strategy. I swear, just because I had big surgery that was meant to be painful, but I was in such pain before that it was nothing to me. Yeah, this is perfect, we can go inside, if only I can hit it correctly. Which apparently I cannot. That's alright, we still have 7 lives. Should be fine. I wanna avoid hitting the greens for now. Well, I hit one by accident. Whoops. How do I hit that orange over there? I guess that's one way to do it. Nice. That orange down there is unhittable at the moment. My only hope is to hit it with the green. It freaking worked, let's go. Those shots are hard. Also, if I might ask, are you capturing window for Peggle? I tried to capture it before, but I couldn't. I'm using OBS. And specifically for Peggle, I have it set to capture method Windows 10 1903 and up instead of the usual automatic. And I have it marked as client area. And it just works. The automatic one didn't work though. I had issues with the default setting. I had to switch it to the other one. And it seems to be the same for all of the classic Peggle games. All of them need to have this specific capture method to work. And it's the... I think it's the capture game. I could be wrong too. Is this capture game or capture window? Let's see. I don't know, it's one of the two, but it says capture method Windows 10. That's the one advice I can give you. Capture method Windows 10 and it being a client area. That did the trick for me at least. Okay. Challenge 5 out of 6. This one is easy. This is from the early Hampter levels. Nice. Probably too early to go for green, but in this level I don't think it really matters much. Okay, decent. Another Zen ball. Okay, 5 lives left and only 3 oranges. We basically won already. Six out of 6. Okay, can we do it this time around? Can we actually take the W? Maybe. Yo, that was a nice shot. That was satisfying. That was satisfying. I don't know what's up with that Zen shot, but I guess it's something. 5 lives left, we got this in the pocket. We finally did it. Page 12 is done. Page 13. Normal Tri Duel. What is this? Beat the computer's cumulative score over 3 levels. That sounds interesting. It's on a normal difficulty. Okay. I think that could be fun. I was hoping to hit the green down there. Oh well. That's fine. He got the green before me. Pretty cool shot, not gonna lie. At the moment we are winning though. $44,000 is pretty good. Level done. There are 2 levels left in this challenge. Let's continue. Oh, we keep the score. I see. That's interesting. And it seems like the opponent is random as well. That's pretty cool. It's a very unique challenge. Nice. I am at 93, holy moly. Was a cool shot. I missed. I don't think he can hit that. Well, apparently he can. We are losing by 10,000. I think we can still win though. Probably. I think we can still win this. That was a terrible shot. Waste of a Zen. We are currently winning, but only by a tiny bit. Only by a tiny bit. I kind of wanna get that green over there. This is my last ball, apparently. I freaking did it, nice. That was normal Tri Duel, now we can do hard Tri Duel. Alrighty, alrighty. Sounds like fun. He was kind of lucky to be the first player playing. You seem to be unable to do it. Have you tried both the window capture and the game capture? Oh, there is only one orange left, huh? We will restart this challenge. It's that the game goes to the background if it's not the thing active, so I cannot click it on OBS. That's the thing with my game as well. In fact, I keep accidentally clicking away from it. But OBS still has it show up in the list. So that's a bit weird. You know what? That was terrible start. Let's give it another one. Missing the first shot seems like a really big mistake to make in a challenge like this. Let's go for the green. I'm surprised he didn't go for the other green. Yeah, not for me it seems. I'll figure it out eventually. Which version of OBS do you have? I have the OBS 28.1.2. That's like the only other thing. You have 27.2, so you have like slightly older one. That could be it. Maybe they at some point updated it or something. I have closed captions on the version that I'm using. It be like that sometimes. I am terrified of updating my OBS though, because I have so many plugins that could break. Like most of my channel point redeems use like some specific shaders that I don't know if I can find for newer versions. Like for example the ghastly pets, this is using a OBS shader that's making me phase through invisibility at random intervals.
This ham looks like it wants to tell me a funny joke.
Is ham indeed. How do you click outside of Peggle by accident? This game is like one of the only games that doesn't lock the mouse inside of it. And because the window is so small, I keep accidentally clicking out of it. I wish there was an option to lock the mouse in, but sadly, no such option. Guess who didn't see the full screen toggle? Oh yeah, I cannot play on full screen because then I wouldn't see the chat. I only have one monitor. I still live as if it was early 2000s with only one monitor. In my defense though, I don't have room for two monitors. I wish I had, it would be so cool. It would be so amazing to have a game on one screen and OBS on the other screen. That's like the dream come true. Whenever I move to a different home, that's like the first things I'm gonna do. A second monitor for sure. I wanna hit that green. Nice. And now I wanna go inside of there. Nice. The cat is not doing much. Yo, look at my score. I am beating them by quite some. I am still winning by quite some. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I feel so dumb now. Relatable. I feel like that almost daily. Because I always get bamboozled and it ends up being not great. How did I let the dragon yoink both green ones? It's not good. I am still winning though. It's not lost yet. You can still get a W, I believe. Oh, he didn't hit any oranges. Nice. I won by almost 100k. That's nice. That feels satisfying. Even harder Tri Duel. Let's do it. Let's do it. I wanna go in the middle for sure, but I wanna time it so that I hit the green. If that's even possible. Well, apparently it is possible. Nice. What a waste of a triple score. I feel kind of bad for the rabbit. Nice. So far we are kind of equal with the score. What the hell? Oh, the triple score was active for 2 rounds. I forget that was one of the things. Also, this is a master difficulty, I just noticed. Alrighty then. Okay, let's try to get the green. was actually very lucky. Nice. I don't know how to hit these oranges, man. I mean, let's restart because that ending was absolutely miserable. We can do better, I believe. He yoinked my green away, no. Okay, at least I got 1 of 10. Nice. I caught up with my score, I'm happy. Okay, only 1 orange left. Nice. At the moment we are winning. I don't like this level though. The heck is the kid doing? Look at these trick shots, like what the heck? I just wanna hit the green. Which is harder than expected. Nice. Okay. Last ball. Nice. The final level, it's the fever level. Okay. I feel like he's gonna get the long slide. Maybe not. That's actually surprising. I was really hoping to get that green, but at least I can get this one. Did you guys see that freaking shot off the bucket? No, he's gonna win. Oh my god. The crashing victory at the end. Let's try again. Okay, decent beginning. We both have almost equal score. Not bad, not bad. I was really hoping to hit the purple. Oh well, oh well. Yo, that was insane luck. He missed the shot. Okay, so far so good. We have doubled the score. Specifically decided to go for the slide before he could do it. Even though it cost me one of the greens, but that's alright. I guess that's not too surprising. Oh, that was the third challenge, so we lost by 5,000. Oh man. Let's try again. That was close. Cool. so far winning with a decent score ahead. If only I could land this in the middle, that would be nice. Okay, 25 is not bad. We are winning by 100k. This should be doable now. It should be winnable, I feel like. Did I really not get any oranges there? Oh man, rookie mistake. We are still winning though, by a decent amount, so I am not worried at all. We should be fine though, we should be fine. Yeah, I'm still winning by a decent chunk. Level 3, let's see if we can pull in the victory. Oh, he's using owl too. This is gonna be confusing. Maybe. And I keep clicking off the window. This is so sad. I stole both greens. This is a good chance to win. We freaking did it. Nice. And then there is severe Tri Duel, whatever that means. Beat the computer's cumulative score over 3 levels. It seems like it's the same thing as this one. But maybe the levels are harder. I don't know. Let's give it a shot. Really, maybe playing the rabbit in these challenges would be better than the owl. He is pretty good at giving you higher scores. I don't know. It probably doesn't matter too much anyways. Okay, he's got quite the boost. $69, 126. You know what? Let's restart. I think we would be losing that one because that's too much of a dip in score. I was hoping to hit the green. Oh well. At least he missed the green as well. Okay, I somewhat caught up with the score. That's nice. At that, we are winning. Don't feel too well right now. I'm sorry to hear Warix. I hope you will feel better soon. Is it because of a heat wave? That is heavily unfortunate. I want the green. God dang it, okay. I hope I land in the middle. 25 is not too bad, I suppose. We are pretty low score-wise though, so I don't think we will be winning this one. It was nice. The flower is still winning though. Need to be careful. Actually, I'm pretty sure I won. Nice. Okay, well, there is still a bunch of challenges we need to do. I still also haven't decided if I'm gonna be doing the 100s in the quick play. This Peggle game doesn't have ace scores, so that would be like one less thing to worry about. But yeah, I don't know if I should be doing those. I definitely wanna beat all the challenges though. With that being said, this will be the end of this episode. We made some progress and that's all that matters. Until next time, bye bye.